Hi, I'm Brandon KickstartPPC, and in this video, we're going to be going into why you should be launching your brand on Amazon in 2024. So let's jump straight into it. Before we get started, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We have a ton of Amazon PPC and FBA content like this coming out to you every week. So don't forget to subscribe and stay up to date with what we've uploaded before, as well as everything coming in future. Now, this video is targeted at people who have a brand off Amazon and looking to start, as well as people who are looking to set up a brand and why Amazon might be a good place to do this. So if you are an existing seller, check out our other videos. This one might not be for you, but for everyone else, we'll jump straight into the video. Firstly, why Amazon's a good place to do things is the ease of supply chain management. You can fulfill your orders with FBA, saves you having to do it all yourself. You do have the option with FBM, which works for some people. Some people in certain industries, it might be better. But for most, FBA is the best way to do it. You get the Prime badge, you have quick shipping to customers, and you can really scale the brand versus doing things yourself. Now, you also are able to keep your overheads low. And this is the good part. You don't need to rent a warehouse. You don't need a team of people shipping out orders. As you grow, the staff are there to actually fulfill your orders. You're not going to have to keep hiring new people, manage that whole aspect of things. So it really keeps things a lot more organized for you and keeps your costs down. You also have the ability to use Amazon to get your goods from the factory straight to the customer. You can use Amazon's shipping service, which gets it from your factory to the fulfillment center, and then FBA to get it to the customer when the product sells. So if you want to be a hands-off entrepreneur in terms of that, you can really set things up so you're not having to mess about with shipments coming in, shipping them directly to Amazon, and that whole process, Amazon will just do it all for you. So it's a lot easier that way. You can also have each state ship out orders from inventory based in each state. So what I mean by that is you're going to have stock distributed equally around the United States, EU member countries, the UK, and other countries. And that's going to mean that stock is pretty close to the customer. They're going to be able to have the Prime badge, get their order in 24, 48 hours, wherever it is in the jurisdiction. And that means you're going to have a high conversion rate. High conversion rate is based on the Prime badge and having good stock placements across the US and EU. So you're able to do this with FBA, and it saves you having to mess about and try and get your stock to be in multiple warehouses across the country to get that shipping time down. Now, the next important thing is using Amazon's customers. Amazon has a really big database of customers, millions of people worldwide that you can tap into. Even the US market are getting sales from other parts of the world, the Philippines, South America. A lot of people buy from the US Amazon because of the choice. So if you do establish your brand on amazon.com.co.uk, you can expect you're going to get sales from other countries, not just the market you're targeting. So it's a really big opportunity in that way. You're also able to build up your reviews and social proof to be able to use it off Amazon. So what I mean by that is you can use the Vine program when you're launching, get your initial 30 reviews, and with that, you do have some social proof. So if you want to run ads off Amazon and build up your website, you can use some of these reviews to actually build up your standing as a brand. When you're starting out and you don't have social proof, it's hard to get people to trust you. So that does help a lot and does go a long way, because at the end of the day, it is an Amazon listing. People can go through, and most people trust Amazon because of the feedback. So that is one other thing. And this goes to the next point. Customers do have trust in Amazon, and that's because of their return policies. If something's not like how it looks, they can return it and get their money back. So having that, conversion rates do tend to be a lot better. So being a startup with limited reviews, it's a good place to start. Build up your following, build up your reviews, find a way to build up your brand loyalty. You can use Amazon to do that. And by doing that, you can then look at scaling other channels, your website, Shopify, Walmart, all of these. But Amazon's a good place to kind of set your ground, set your foundations, and kind of build out from there. Also, Amazon is very easy to buy from. When you're doing the buy now section on the Amazon app, you barely have to touch anything. It's pretty much just buy, add to cart, and buy now, swipe. You've got the order placed. They make it as easy as possible, so customers do not need to think about the purchase when they make it. So if you have an item that's not too expensive, people aren't going to be thinking about it when they buy it, and that's good for you. Now, the next thing is being able to utilize Amazon PPC to build market share. The reason this is good, and despite PPC in some instances being expensive, you do have a fair shot at getting to the top of page 1. And that's because anyone with a willingness to spend on ads has the ability to rank their placements at the top of page 1. And if you can make a better offer than the top person, you're going to get most of the sales and be able to take their market share. And that's how it works. It's a pay-to-play system, but you are able to get that top spot. And from there, organic sales will start to come through. So you have the ability to break into some of these markets, and the best offer will convert the best. So at the start, you might have limited reviews, but you can offer a better price. The listing looks good, and maybe you have something that the competitor doesn't have that comes as part of the listing, and some of these things might entice the buyer. And then over time, you will start to build your listing and could overtake them as the top person in the niche. So these are all reasons why Amazon is such a good place to build a brand, particularly if you're just starting out. And if you are a new brand, you can contact us to help you out, because sometimes when you're starting out on this platform, it's a bit overwhelming trying to figure out what to do. So we can either walk you through the process or do everything for you. We offer a done-for-you service, and as well, if you just want help on advice as well as your PPC, we can help with that as well. We like to guide brand owners through the whole process, and it's not just about setting up on Amazon, building your listings. It's about optimizing them as well. You need to make sure your back-end keywords are done. You need to have a good offer in terms of price. That needs competitor research to see where the pricing should be, as well as listing copy needs to be effective, be not too long, but good and to the point. So we need everything to be kind of in place to have a good offer on Amazon. PPC is a big thing when it comes to Amazon, and most sellers, when they're starting out, don't know what they're doing and really struggle on PPC. If you don't know what you're doing, you can spend a lot of money and not get any results. So if you want to work with us, schedule a call below, KickstartPPC.com. We'll have a chat with you, see how we can help, and of course, work with you and get your brand up and running on Amazon. If you have any questions, feel free and contact us. But until the next video, hope you have a good one, and we'll see you soon.